we've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Brandon Ingram. James is out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's McGrady in at the point. And for Portland, Jeremy Grant out there with Green. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Stoudemire in at the point guard position. Anthony outside. Takes a three. Sabonis on the double team. Anthony outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Ross against Ingram. Back to Ross. There's the three. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Sends it home from three-point land.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
Here's Stoudemire. It's tipped. James against Ross. Here's Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by James. Anthony's got 8 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Stoudemire. No good on the triple. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 5-point game. For three, Anthony. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Anthony's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. And here's Grant from the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Your dance team.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Again, the miss by Portland.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Embiid, he's checked in for James. Here's Stoudemire.
Away team foul.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checked again for the away team. Number 15.
Here's Stoudemire, covered by Jokic. Can they get it? And the basket by Stoudemire.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Anthony, the pass to Ingram. Ooh, it's stolen away. Outside, Green. Pass to Sabonis. From the baseline. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Anthony, the pass to Eaton. Back to Anthony. Portland with a rebound.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Green. Here's Sabonis. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Embiid. For three, Anthony drains the triple. Anthony's got 17.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan is pretty solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
There is a little speed from Jokic on that drive. I mean, you don't expect him to put it on the floor and just go.
Here's the three. Anthony grabs the board. Brooklyn leading by 13. Embiid with it. Green picks him up. Anthony, the pass to Ingram. Back to Anthony. The three is up. On the wing, Anthony fires the three. Nails it from three. Anthony's got 20 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Sabonis. No points so far. Green, the pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. And it's laid up and in by Green.
Well, there's good genes with Domantas Sabonis. Arvidas a great passer. His son, excellent as well.
On the wing, Anthony. This one for three. Portland with a rebound. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Sabonis. Joel Embiid with the board. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Picked his pocket. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for your
Brooklyn making a switch here. Pass to Ainge. The three. Can't get it to drop. Leonard way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Oh,
That's a bad right there.
Wow!
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Portland making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
team foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
Here's Stoudemire.
Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Down low. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Anthony. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That's a shot he'd like, Mac. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Pritchard. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Brooklyn leading by 13. Hardaway finds Anthony. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Yeah, you feel helpless as a defender because Melo is in such a zone. You can double team him, throw your best defender at him. It doesn't matter.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. James is checked in for Brooklyn. Stoudemire, the pass to Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Grant. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Brooklyn with the ball.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Portland making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Stoudemire, the pass to Pritchard. Here's Stoudemire. Launches a three. No good on the shot.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Hartenstein pulls it in. Portland trails by 15. Pass to Stoudemire. The three ball. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's Ross on the wing. Grant outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And here's Grant from the arc. Another three for Portland.
Quick shooting from Grant. He gets it and takes it. It's just that easy for him sometimes.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 15. Outside Ingram. Here's Leonard. Portland with a rebound. Sabonis in the post. James is there.
2 minutes.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Pass to Ross. Hartenstein a screen. Sabonis with it. Picked up by Embiid. Hartenstein passes to Sabonis. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
Brooklyn with the ball. The lead is 15. McGrady the pass to James. It's James on the wing. And the three off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Grant outside. There's the triple. LeBron with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Beyond the arc. Pass to McGrady. 4-3. Here's Ingram. Leonard outside. Hits a three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Now Grant fires for three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 7 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. Sabonis' shot is off. Embiid finds Ingram. Releases. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 9 points in the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for Brooklyn. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Grant out there with Green. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Stoudemire in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Ross can't get it to go. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Gets the three ball to go.
You know, it's a given. If Melo's on the floor, that jumper's going to go down at least 4 or 5 times a game.
Hardaway's checked in for Brooklyn.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 1. Benny Hardaway.
Here's Stoudemire, defended by Hardaway. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Portland shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their number 1 option on every possession.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
About a minute played here in the second half. Puts up a 3. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Eden. And here's Ingram, guarded by Ross. For 3, Anthony. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Timeout called, Portland.
Now on the court is your home squad. Get loud.
So it's Portland now. Outside, Green. It's stolen by James. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Anthony.
James.
Three-pointer. The rebound by Ross. And here they come. Here's Stoudemire. Good D by Hardaway. Here we go. Three-pointer, Anthony. The 3. Buries it from 3. Anthony's got 40 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Grant outside, looking to end the run. Again, the miss by Portland. Brooklyn with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Out to the right wing. Sabonis finds Green. Pass to Stoudemire from the arc. Counted from distance. Stoudemire's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Left side, Hardaway. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Inside, here's Sabonis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
Leonard passes to Embiid, shoots over Sabonis, and there's Embiid. That one's good, and the assist by Leonard.
Yeah, the big man Embiid, just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Outside, Green. It's Ross on the wing. Pass to Stoudemire, and here's Green from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got 5.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Home team ball.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Here's Stoudemire. And he gets it to go off the front iron. 12 points for him.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Home team ball. Checking in for your home team, Mel Counts, Rodney Brewer.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Stoudemire. From outside, off the mark. And here's Jokic. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Home team ball.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Sabonis. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Sabonis.
Your home team, number 55.
So it's Portland now. Stoudemire, the pass to Brewer. To the wing, right side. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Fourth personal foul. Penalty.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for your home team, Damon Stoudemire. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Eight. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the basket by Stoudemire.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Checking in for the away team, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony.
– 19 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 11, Rodney Brewer.
Here's Stoudemire. He's got 16. Again, the miss by Portland. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Brooklyn out in front, up 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Home team ball.
Portland trails by 19. On the floor for Brooklyn. James is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Hardaway in at the 1 spot. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And the technical free throw is good. Grant, the pass to Brandon. Outside Ross. Pass to Ainge. Clock at 6. To the inside. Brandon uses the glass to finish the layup.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 31, Mel Counts.
It's Ross on the wing, covered by Ingram. Lots of room. And it's Brandon missing. Ingram with the ball. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Portland trails by 16. Pass to Ainge. Here's Brandon, defended by Hardaway. Good on the shot.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Pritchard's checked in for Portland.
Coming out of the floor for your home team, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Ross passes to Counts. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Green's checked in for Pritchard.
Substitution on the court.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Brandon. Green with a screen on Hardaway. To the middle. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Mel Counts. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. Making a switch here. Sabonis checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Brooklyn's coach was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Stoudemire. And the deficit down inside single digits. Stoudemire's got 15 points in just the second half. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's McGrady. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Fifth personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Stoudemire. Over to the left wing. And here's Sabonis outside. Sabonis has gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. It's Anthony on the take. Misses from short range. Now Portland with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And they pick up 2. Stoudemire's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
McGrady the pass to Ingram. And there's James from the arc. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
3 points.
Ingram's got 6 assists now in the game. Portland trails by 12. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
We're on the lookout for the loudest fan who'd like a free t-shirt.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Grant's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 12. Ingram, the pass to McGrady. James with the ball. Pass to Anthony. Fires from deep. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Here's Stoudemire. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. McGrady the pass to Anthony. Over Grant. Anthony misses. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
James outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The shot by Stoudemire, no good. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And Brooklyn leads by 18.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Excellent D there from Embiid. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Bird. Jokic passes to Leonard. Outside Hardaway. And here's Leonard. Lets a three fly. Pure from three-point range.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
So we see Brooklyn get the win here. This one wasn't even close.